here. It's going to be one of those days, boys and girls. Just thought I'd give you a warning. Oh my goodness! All right, where'd the magic button go? Hold on.
Angry black man here
No,
today. Yeah.
Let me go to recent places.
I look like King Rains.
Let's see. Slade and Mayson show. Where did it go? Where's my little? Oh, there's this one. And then I press this button, and this brings up this thing.
I don't think I'm going to make it.
59. There we go. All right. Countdown to the Slade and Mason show. 55. 54. This continues to be a countdown to the Slade and Mason show. 50. 49.
This is
40. You're listening to the countdown to the Slade and Mason show. 45. 44.
Just in case people didn't know.
Is the continued countdown to the Slade and Mason show. 39. 38 right now. 37. You're listening 36, to the countdown 35, to the Slade and Mason show. 33. Please stand by as you are listening to the countdown 30, to the Slade and Mason show. 28. 26. The countdown to the Slade and Mason show. 23. 22. We continue. Did you see that? I nearly died. To the Slade and Mason show. 18. 17. Stand by. 16. As we are 15, now delivering the countdown. To the Slade and Mason show. 12. 11. Yes. 10. This is our countdown. To the Slade and Mason show. 6. 5. Ready? Here it goes. 4. Here we go. 3. No turning back. 2. 1.
Tequila.
Now broadcasting from the Dan Mayson Studios, deep in the heart of Virginia, it's the Slade and Mayson Show.
Quack, 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 quack. Quack, 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 quack.
Hi, I'm JD Slade.
I'm Dan Mason,
and this is the Slade and Mason Show.
Good morning, 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 Mr. Slade.
Hello.
Serious voice.
This is the Slade and Mason Show. It's all about you and us. It's like a radio program where we share with you. Yes, it is. It's just like a radio. There's no difference. It's exactly like a radio program where we share with you news stories and things that we see throughout the week.
I want you to find the radio program that is just like this, and you send me the call letters because it's like I'll be ready to sue.
It was Howard. No, here's not. It was the no. It was the the Mikey show. No, that was taken off the air.
Nope.
The Stag Bike. No, that he was taken off the air as well. Anyway, it's kind of like a radio program. Oh, you know, you know how it's exactly the same because you can't see us and it has sound. There you go.
So if you're deaf, you're also in this.
you have to look at like the text conversion on YouTube. Let's see. We're sharing with you news stories and things that we see throughout the week. It's our take on it. Basically, we're just saying things you are thinking in your evil little mind, but you would never hear on the radio.
You don't have the grapefruits to say it.
That's right. We're just having fun. Don't take it all too seriously. Just enjoy. All the music is brought to you by
large grapefruits.
Except for this guy. All the music is brought to you by Dan on Music, unless we tell you otherwise.
I don't like grapefruit.
Let's see. Don't forget to check us out on Instagram. See that picture from 2016. And, of course, don't forget to tell your friends, neighbors, cops who pull you over, license, registration, insurance card. Yeah, did you know I listened to the Slade and Mason show? Does that get me off?
Grab in the back seat, please. Put your hands in front of you. All right. Wait, Daniel. You know, there was one thing about that Instagram picture. Now, you got to promise me one thing.
Yeah.
I'm serious.
Yeah.
You got to promise me one thing.
What?
If I should leave this earthly plane, please take that picture down. Please. I mean, come on. Just honor my last request and take that picture down.
Okay. The only thing I'll have to do is I'll have to figure out how to get logged back in again. It's been 4 years.
What your password was? Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I have a Yahoo account that I have to keep like updating. I don't know why, because I don't use Yahoo. Because remember, there was an engineer who hated Yahoo.
Oh, yes, I remember that. Yeah, I couldn't figure that. said Yahoo had viruses, and I was like,
Yeah.
What? What?
Well, I guess if you use it as your secondary site for pornography, I guess you will get lots of viruses.
Okay. But you know what? I've also come to the conclusion that engineers lie, and all sorts of engineers. And if you think about think about this. You think about I know you're not a big Star Trek guy, but the guy who played the part of Scotty, right?
Oh yeah, it's like, oh yeah, I like Star Trek. I mean, the original Star Trek was all right with me.
Yeah.
It's like I just have to go. I can't do it, Captain. I'm giving her all she's got. It's about to blow.
Scotty, we need power in 8 minutes.
I'm sorry, Captain. I can't do it. I can't pull it out of my butt.
How long do you need, Scotty? How long will it take?
I'm gonna need at least one more cycle of the day, sir.
I don't think we have the 24 hours. Can you do it in 20?
I'll see what I can do, Captain, but it'll be a hit and miss.
Yeah, and then 4 hours later, Captain, I think I found a workaround.
I like the episode where it's like Scotty found out that he actually, all these years I've been telling you I haven't got enough power, and hey, we've got enough power. I'm losing all credibility here.
And that's what I'm talking about. Engineers will underestimate everything, and they will not share with you vital details. So the engineer who was there, who said that Yahoo had viruses and that's the reason he blocked it, no, he had an ulterior motive, whatever it was. And then I have one where I work, and I won't say what he or who was saying things about things we could have on our computer, and I kind of looked at him and said, what? What? You're telling me a particular picture is going to take down the entire company? Ugh. So anyway, yeah, things like that just kind of make me just go, yeah, don't lie to me. Don't lie to me. Don't lie to me. I'm sorry. I'm not supposed to be doing a morning rant.
My head and tell me it's raining.
All right. Anyway, so as always, we are brought to you by Icy Something Icy Treats. We'll talk about that a little bit later today. Mr. Slade, we are 6 minutes into this. Do you have your morning rant?
I most certainly do. Let me just tell you something here.
Okay.
I'm real angry.
Are you foghorn leghorn? Because you sound like you're heading down that path.
Son, I say. Listen, I am angry because, all right, we have been listening for the last 9 or 10 months about a stimulus package that was going to be coming back our way. Yeah, that's exactly right.
I got a bridge in Brooklyn to sell you, too.
After a while, you start saying, yeah. But this past week, not this week, last week, where in the world are people getting all this money to spend on Black Friday? Listen, Adobe says that consumers spent between $8.9 billion and $9.6 billion on Black Friday, and that's up 20 to 29% from last year. Listen, everybody I see on TV is broke as a joke and crying that they don't have any money. So where is this billions of dollars to go on Black Friday coming from? Market Watch says that Black Friday apparel sales were down 50% because nobody's buying clothes.
Wear the same shirt for 6 days in a week. No one's going to notice.
Home goods sales were down 39% from last year. But you know why? Because people are buying damn gigantic TVs. I mean, this year, I went to a friend's house and he's got a 109-inch television. Why do you need that much television?
I have no idea.
I mean, seriously. All right, so home goods sales were down 39% from last year. U.S. store visits on Black Friday. People were not going to the store. Why should they when they can do everything online and everything will be on sale? But so U.S. store visits on Black Friday were down by 52%.
Shocker.
Compared to last year. All right. So then they created, here's the way it went. It was Thanksgiving, Black Friday, Small Business Saturday, nothing on Sunday, and Cyber Monday. All right. Small business, I didn't get a report on, but small businesses were relatively happy because people did come into the stores. And I'm going to give you my plug for this because, listen, you've got to support mom and pops. Those big box stores are wonderful to have, but it's like, listen, they're only contributing 14% of their revenue back into the community, whereas small mom and pops put as much as 52% of their income back into your community.
Yep.
So you didn't think I knew that, but it's like, I'm a pretty smart man.
He's using both his brain cells today, boys and girls.
That's exactly right. Okay, so then Cyber Monday came. That was this past Monday.
Yep.
They were counting on it between $10.8 and $12.7 billion. Retail Dive says that consumers spent $10.8 billion on Cyber Monday, and that is up 15% from last year.
Mm-hmm.
So if you take $10.8 billion that they spent on Cyber Monday and the $9.6 billion that they spent on Black Friday, you know, you're looking at a little chunk of change there. My question is, where in the heck is this money coming from? Nobody's got any money, according to the news.
Here's how it works. Ready? Hold on. What's this? Hold on. Oh, Mr. Mayson, we have extended to you an exceptional credit card offer where you can get 0% interest for the next 18 months, and you can transfer up to $10,000 of your old credit card to the new credit card, and it'll only be 18.9% interest after the first year and a half. Wow. Go to our website right now, or www.imsigningmylifeaway.com.
Oh, so you see, I guess that's probably why I don't understand, because see, I burnt out the credit cards years ago.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I do not. I have one credit card. It's an Amex, and I put money on it, and then 2 weeks later, I pay it off, and that's it.
So, you know, again, and so, you know, I don't get the, thank God, because it's like I'd be like a junkie, man. Oh, new credit card.
No. As soon as I see those slick packages,
going up, charge it.
No, every time I see those slick packages with the gold leaf embedding on this service, that sucker goes straight into the trash. Thank you. Bye-bye.
No way. In other words, what you are telling me is, well, let's see now, 2 weeks ago, people decided that they were going to go Thanksgiving, traveling, blah, 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 blah. We're waiting for the spikes on that. And I think we're starting to see the spikes
up. Yeah, they are. Now, we're not supposed to talk about it, but this is just side story. But yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. So what you're telling me is that, like those people, there are going to be lots of people in January who are going to be rubbing their heads and wringing their hands and trying to figure out how they're going to pay a credit card bill.
Yeah, it's going to be one of those, because they're like, maybe I can borrow something from my sister's mom. They want $500 today. Yeah, that's how we're funding Black Friday.
All right, now listen to this. Okay, so you know there are social differences that we talk about all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Here's one that, you know, again, it only applies to certain particulars in our society. I'm talking about white people.
Careful,
anyway,
hey, say
that. There was a television.
Who you calling white?
Okay, off-white people.
Beige, eggshell.
Okay,
all right.
There was a television on Black Friday that sold for $50,000.
A television set?
Photo and Video was selling a $100,000 Samsung TV for half off on Black Friday. $100,000 for a TV.
Oh, let's pick up 3 of them.
I mean, the 98-inch QLED 8K television. Now, here's the first thing. Okay, we are barely into 5K broadcasting.
Mm-hmm.
So, what good does it do to have an 8K television now?
You wouldn't believe the quality. It's like it's, you know, they made in Malaysia.
When they've got 8K television, this is going to be on the trash heap.
Because then we've got 12K.
So now the television was on sale for $49,997.99.
Mm-hmm.
B&H was offering monthly payments of $4,167.
How many did you pick up?
Sony had one too for 60 grand.
What?
Now, okay. Now, like I said, I'm sorry. Anybody ever comes to me and says that they spent $60K on a television, I am going to beat them to death. I am going to jail. I am going to be ready to go because it's like, obviously, I'm hanging around with insane people.
Yep. I remember back in, what was it, 980? I got to think backwards in time here. Isn't about 1987, I think it was. Had a little 12-inch colored television set, and it blew out. Okay? Just blew out. And I went down to Kmart, and I spent back then, it was like $110, and I bought a 12-inch colored television set as a replacement. That was a pretty good price back then because of what they were. Now, for that same $112, I can get an 87-inch color television set. It's going to be a heck of a lot better than the 12-inch. Guys, don't spend any more money. Just
steal it. Hey, there's a lot of that going on, man. It's like, I want to know the stores where the security is so lax that you can just put a big screen TV in a cart and walk out.
Oh, it's easy. Just do it. Okay. So the trick is, and now mind you, I do not.
Here's our crime tip for the day.
We do not condone you do this, but there are people who have asked for help from sales clerks and said, "Hey, can you help me get this out to my car?" And they have.
They're usually very, very young and dumb, wide-eyed. Oh, innocent, and they just want to be so helpful.
Yeah. Let me go let my manager know I'm going to help you. That would be great. I can't thank you enough. You want me to get you a cart? That would be a blessing. Thank you very much.
Oh, yeah, and you throw in a God bless you afterwards, man. It's like, and you're in like Flint.
You're in like Flint, baby.
All right, so, Black Friday tends to bring out the worst in human behavior.
Mm-hmm.
And shoppers, they go nuts, again, because, see, stores, they do this intentionally. It's called the bait and switch. That's what the official term is called. Is that they will have, let's say, Xbox Series X. All right?
No, it's the PS5. The PS5.
And this is the latest box.
How many?
Oh, well, I mean, I'm talking about the PX5 and Xbox XA9 or whatever the heck it's called. But anyway, the point is that, oh, yeah, we got it on sale. It's going for $399 when it's usually a $500 machine.
Mm-hmm.
But they only have two of those.
Mm-hmm.
And when the second one's gone, you have people like this who call 911 because the retailer's out of what they said they had. Now, a 911 dispatcher who wishes to remain anonymous, and we know why, because wait till you hear this, recently took to Reddit to complain about a Black Friday shopper who called 911 because a retailer was out of the Xbox Series X game console.
No.
Yeah.
Play it.
Yeah. Oh, it's like, and today is only the, 6th?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, it's going to get really good in the next 10 or 12 days. Yeah. You're going to see people who they're going to look like Mike Tyson out there in the floors that they're trying to get that latest Xbox with. Bow, bow.
Cover your ears, everybody.
Fight. It's like, again, that's the only reason I would want to go to malls so that I could watch the fights break out.
So do you actually have the recording?
Oh, no.
Oh, you're saying if. Oh, okay. I thought you were going to share a recording with us.
Or posted.
Oh.
The store posted. Guys, if the store is sold out, please don't call 911 to have the police tell the store to look in the back.
Yeah.
Other than that, you're laughing at you, you'll accomplish nothing.
Yeah.
Be patient.
The PS5 is the hot one this year. And yes, it's sold retail for $399.95, and you could get it for $399.95. And some people were buying like 15 to 25 of them.
Yes,
now,
sir. And
they
then
are
put them on.
They are available on eBay
for $1,000.
$2,000 to $3,000.
Yeah, see, again.
And people are
price system.
Yeah. Now here's the other scam. The other scam is, my son pointed this out to me, is it's the PNG version. Do you know what a PNG version is?
Nope.
You know what a JPEG is, right?
I know nothing about video games. It's like, I remember my skills level stopped at Pong.
Okay. You know what a JPEG is?
Yeah, I know what a JPEG is.
You know what a GIF or GIF is?
Yeah, that's one of those that I make all the time.
All right. So a PNG. A PNG. So imagine a little grandmother, and she's taking her retirement money, and she's going to buy little Jimmy a PlayStation 5. He wants one so bad. Oh, this is special. It's a PNG version. I'm going to get a PNG delivery. So they get a picture of the PlayStation 5 for $3,000. And there isn't anything eBay can do, because it says right in the description, you are going to receive a picture. Right in the description, picture. But you have these, 84-year-old men and women getting little Timmy something super special for Christmas.
A picture.
A picture. Look, it's a picture of a PlayStation 5. But they don't realize that that's what they've purchased. So yeah, those scams are out there. And I thought my son was.
I gotta get into this business, man. Because like I say, I mean, I've been trying to work hard for a living.
Don't work hard. Work smarter. So I thought he was joking. I absolutely thought my son was joking. And then I went on eBay and I started searching, and there's a whole bunch of pings for sale. And I'm like, you've got to be kidding me. It says, nope, read the description. It tells you are not receiving the module. You're receiving a picture. And I said, what the heck? And he goes, look, there's 37 people watching it. I said, you've got to be kidding me. No, this is wrong. Nothing eBay can do. It's not fraud. You're actually going to say them because
it is fraud.
No,
but
it's not fraud.
eBay's fault.
No, it's because you are so stupid you can't read this.
You can't read the damn description. Great.
Yeah, you're getting a picture of a fraud.
Again, there are some people who deserve to be just bumped right into butt, and people who will go ahead and spend $400 for a game system, first off, and not read the description, knowing that they're not going to get that game system, but they're going to get a picture of the game system. They deserve to be taken. They deserve to be taken.
Yeah, especially if you're spending $3,000. That's absolutely ridiculous. Now, the highest listed is $1,001.50. Yet no one's buying it. I don't know why. What that's all about.
Let me tell you something. When Sony decided to come out with the PS5, there were people who actually stayed out and camped out in front of GameStop.
Yeah, they bought 12 of them, and then they put them up on eBay.
Says the French Ellis of Shreveport, Louisiana, camped out in front of a GameStop for 2 days in order to be the first to buy the new PlayStation 5. He'd been waiting to purchase the gaming console for the past 7 years. What is wrong with you people? Get a life.
Nope. I was looking at possibly getting like an Atari 2600. You remember those, right?
Hey, that's how I learned to play Pong, man.
That's right. That was your basic garden variety. I double dutch dare my kids to play against me in those games because you need really good react. Yeah, see, again, but the thing of it is that, you have to be patient because, like, when you're playing Pong, of course, like I say, it starts out nice and slow. Oh, and then it gets fast.
And then you get really into it. Now, here's what happened to my 2600. They had those really little thin joysticks.
Needless to say, they are not industrial grade.
Well, here's what I did.
And the handles are hollow.
I built a holder for it because, like I say, I was always, wrestling around with the joystick. I built a holder for it so that it fit right in there. And then I could just, you start getting excited and all of a sudden, crack.
Mom, can I use a soup spoon?
you're holding the joystick controller in your hand, and the rest of the controller in your little.
It's in pieces. Oh my gosh.
I can't tell you how many controllers and then of course I got smart. I thought, oh, wait a minute. They're selling these heavy duty industrial controllers.
No, they're not. No, they're not. There's nothing heavy duty about those controllers. They take the old controllers, and they take off the guts, and they put the same plastic assembly.
So I got one of these $59 for this heavy duty industrial controller, and it lasted 10 minutes. And sure enough, man, I had one part of it in my left hand. And the other part in my right.
Oh my gosh! You ever take one of those things apart? I mean, not graphically. But...
No, you're the only one that I know who's going to take a game controller apart, just like a microwave.
It was such a stupid, simple design. You had a piece of bent metal on the left, on the right, at the top, at the bottom, and then one at 1:30, and then 4:30, and then 7:30, and then 10:15 or something like that, and that was it. You had those 8 sensors.
Those are the directions that you could move.
And that was based upon how you held down that little plate, which spun a little round disc. That was it. That's how you controlled it. So it was either off or on. You didn't have anything variable in this sucker. And then you had a red button. You press the red button.
Hey, Dan, okay. Like I said, ooh, yeah.
Red wires are stripped and flying everywhere.
Oh man, yeah, gosh. Like I said, my childhood days, man.
But it's interesting because the 2600 is still available for sale. Of course, been rebuilt.
Now it was like $69 when it was new.
Oh, I know. And that's the interesting thing is it's now you can get them for like $110, which is like a lot less out of your pocket salary wise than it was back in 80.
That's right. Exactly.
1980. Yeah. So I think people.
So, I just, and then see, once they started getting really complicated with the games. I mean, they actually had very intricate storylines, and you had to pay attention. It's like, well, then video games were no fun anymore. I like the simple boop, boop.
Hide the being in the tank stuck in the corner. And then you shoot goes.
I mean, they actually have scenarios and games. Listen. I learned that I was not I used to be really cool with video games and the arcades and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
My youngest daughter, when I think she was 14, she wanted a PlayStation 2, So it's like, hey, dad sacrifices and gets the PlayStation 2. And I'm thinking, why am I paying $300 for a game? I don't understand. But put a smile on her face. And I got her the game. Well, one of the games that came with it was, it's a car game that you beat up people and
Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah, that's it. That's the one. Grand Theft Auto.
See how? All right. See, boys and girls, this is how old JD is. Yes. I think it's this game where they beat people up. I can't remember the name of it.
Grand Theft Auto. Remember the name of the stupid game, but so anyway, so she says, "Hi, Daddy, you want to play?" Okay. Well, I used to be pretty good in my day. Not in this game, man.
You're getting into cars and you'll drive. Wait a minute, I got to drive this thing. What the heck?
I'm crashing into things. It's like, again, I'm supposed to be beating up people and I'm getting the hell beat out of me. The hooker beat me up. I mean, that's not
bad. Thank goodness for this break. Sadly, however, we will return to the Slade and Mayson Show.
Today in history, December 6th, 1060. Bela the First of Hungary is crowned King of Hungary. No relation to Bela Lugosi,
who's just plain old creepy of creepy. 1768. The first edition of the Encyclopedia Britannica is published. One publication had aardvark in it. That was it. 1884. A Washington Monument in Washington, D.C. is completed. Sadly, President Washington was not available at the time. 1917. Finland declares independence from Russia. From Russia? You guys are kidding me, right? You're like over there by the Swedes. How'd you guys get wrapped up with Russia? Moving on. 1956. A violent water polo match between Hungary and the USSR takes place during the 1956 Summer Olympics in Melbourne. Fortunately, no horses were lost in the ordeal. 1967. Adrian Kranowitz performs the first human heart transplant in the United States of America. I mean, well, the guy eventually died, but, well, hey, gotta start somewhere. And finally, 2006. NASA reveals photographs taken by Mars Global Surveyor suggesting the presence of liquid water on Mars. Now, if you got some muddled fruit and gin, now you got something there. I'm Dan Mayson, and that's December 6th.
Hey there, Commander Guzio. How you doing? Hey, listen, me and my cousin Guido, we started a brand new service. Yeah, brand new service. Yeah, you know, like a lot of people don't like go driving no more, you know? They don't like shopping neither. So what we do is we go ahead and we do that shopping for you. Yeah, real simple. So how's it work? It's pretty good. You give us a call, you tell us where you want to get your stuff, and then we go over and pick it up and we bring it over to your house. Easy peasy, not a big problem. And if you got something you need special done, just no problem, let us know. Like if you want like an avocado, it's all brown and gross and disgusting, which I don't really approve of because I think you ought to have them light and green, but you know, that's a personal preference. We'll make sure we get that disgusting, slimy avocado off to you. No problem at all. Yeah. So Carmen DeGuzio's got a new delivery service, and we's in yours area. So just give us a call. We'll deliver anything. We can deliver pets, like if you have to go like to the vet or something like that there, we can get them off there. We can go to the post office there to make a delivery for you. Or maybe we could pick up something, like, you know, car parts, if you know what I mean. All right, so I'm Carmine DeGuzio. Me and Guido standing by, and we's ready to do that home delivery for you.
There's a pawn shop on the corner in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and I walk up and down neath the clock. By the pawn shop on the corner in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, but I ain't got a thing left to hawk. She was peaches, she was honey, and she cost me all my money, 'cause a whirl round the town was her dream. Took her dancing, took her dining, till her blue eyes were shining with the sights that they'd never had seen. If you should run into a golden-haired angel and ask her tonight for a date, she'll tell you somewhere there's a rich millionaire who is calling again about 8. There's a pawn shop on a corner in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and I've just gotta get 5 or 10 from the pawn shop on the corner in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Gotta be with my angel again.
Right, this is the Hit Parader show on it.
shop on a corner in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and I've just gotta get 5 or 10. 5 or 10. From the pawn shop on a corner in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, gotta be with my angel again. Gotta be with my angel again.
Sadly, we must now return you to the Slade and Mayson Show.
At the pawn shop on the corner in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. I can't believe you actually played that piece of rock. Hi, I'm J.D. Slade.
I'm Dan Mayson.
And this is the Slade and Mayson Show.
Well, that was, of course,
There's a pawn shop
on the corner in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, by Jerry Gray and his orchestra in commemoration of today being
National Pawn Shop Day.
That is correct. National Pawn Shop Day occurs every December 6th. So, oh, God. Ooh, ooh. So, boys and girls, go out to your local pawn shop and go buy an old VCR, okay?
Now, you laugh, but
Now-
it's like at one time, pawn shops were the most recognizable and understandable financial transaction business in this country.
That's correct. It was really straightforward. Here's your
But
stuff.
then Rick Harrison got into it.
And we're all went downhill. All right, this section of the Slade and Mason Show is brought by some nice to be the bottom student of the matter to what I call it for www.ice. Oh my gosh. All right. This portion of the Slade and Mason Show. Oh, wait, I should do it like a NPR. Okay, hold on. Hello. This section of the Slade and Mason Show is brought to you by I See Something
Cheap
Nice.
crisp crackers. I'm having one right now.
Why's it got to be crackers, man? All right.
Oh, God. Oh.
This division of the Slade and Mason Show is brought to you by I See Something Icy at www, that's 3 W's, not 7, 3, dot ICEYSOMETHIN. I know you're going to say that.
For goodness sakes.
That's right. And then ICEY again, and then a dot, and then COM, as in com, which stands for communications, which is what a lot of people don't understand. It should have been BIZ for businesses. But of course, back in the, anyway, they're
Listen,
also,
we're just people to stop using www.
yeah, if we could just, and the http://www, that,
Oh,
yeah.
God, please don't use that.
Okay. They're also available on Instagram. They're on Facebook. And what am I talking about? Well, I'll tell you. It's a truck. It's about this big. Wait. And it's this color red. See? This color right here. Right? See? And what they do is they have these two really cool Italian shaved ice devices. And it rotates the ice around. And what comes down is this cream. It's like cream. It looks like cream coming out. It's soft, wonderful ice that gets flavored. And my buddy Sheila Keenan started the truck several years ago. And you need to give them a call to schedule your next birthday party or corporate event or fundraiser or whatever you have you. They're available at 804-617-8827. That's 804. That's an area code. They call that area code, 804. So that means it's somewhere here in Virginia. And then 617 is the exchange part. Certain areas of area codes were broken down into exchanges. And this is where you had operators. Local operators would go down to certain exchanges and they would handle phone calls. So that's why you pick up the phone and go, hey, Mabel, can you get me Jerry Gunn? And so Mabel would work in that particular exchange. But they don't have operators anymore. So I'm not sure why they put the hyphens in between all this stuff. But anyway, 804 is the area code. And then 617-8827. That's 804-617-8827. It's kind of funny people actually have telephone numbers anymore because really nobody really remembers telephone numbers anymore. I would just pick up the phone and go, hey, call Clara. Right. And you just get Clara on the phone and, you know, the amazing world of Google, they figure out what my telephone number is. And that's what that's all about. But you can give her a call directly because there is a dialer and it looks like a little tiny circa 1987 touch-tone phone. And you pull it up and you press 8. That's the thing that's shaped like a snake eating itself. And then you have like an O, which is kind of like a snake eating itself as well. Anyway, 804-617-8827, 804-617-8827. Tell Sheila. First off, tell her JD and I said hi. Can you do that? Can you do that for us? And then yeah.
Who's this guy getting kissed with the beard?
Santa. So 804-617-8827. And that's I See Something, I See Treats. Great schedule for actually I think they're done for the season, but you can start scheduling from next year. So there you go. There's a pawn shop on the corner in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
Oh, I get it now.
I'm gonna get dinged on that one. What happened?
I just happened to see the stab of I See Something Icy.
Oh, yeah. Hey, by the way,
who's the guy with the beard?
Oh, that's Al.
Al's got muscles. He doesn't look like you want to be messing with this.
Oh, yeah, no. Al works out. Yeah. So does Sheila. Sheila works out as well. You can't tell, but
now Sheila married to Al.
They are. Yeah.
Doggone it! And she's so attractive. My goodness.
Yeah. Very nicely.
Wow. Okay. Well, anyway, I see something so good.
I see something icy. Hey, by the way, did you see Carmine's gotten into a new business?
Yes, I did. It's like yeah, Carmine, the industrial person that he is.
And Guido's out there with him. So.
Yeah, we might have to change Guido's name because people get a little nervous about hearing about a Guido coming to your house. Especially if he says, "Hey, my name is Guido."
Poor guy.
There's a pawn shop on the corner
in Pittsburgh. Now it's gonna be stuck in your head, just like
in my head all day.
Just like
I'm gonna kill.
Yeah. Oh my god! All right, so speaking of PlayStation, I know before break we went into his PlayStation. So this is so funny. This was I'll leave the link up here. A story of a fellow who bought a PlayStation 5, as a matter of fact, and he was using it. And apparently his wife caught on. What did she catch on? She finally realized that
what did she catch on?
Well, she finally realized that the PlayStation 5 that she paid, I don't know, $399 or whatever for, was not an air purifier.
Oh.
So she the wife made him sell the air purifier.
No, he sell the PlayStation and buy an air purifier.
Oh my gosh! So that was. I'm like, who is stupid enough to think there was a what? But if you think about that, that makes sense.
You want to talk about stupid?
Well, some air purifiers are that expensive, though.
Yes, they are. It's like I wouldn't buy one of those either.
No,
I cannot convince myself to spend $400 for a video game.
Yeah, I know.
Sorry.
I know.
Well, I guess I'm glad I don't have young kids because it's like they're gonna be awful disappointed on Christmas Day.
Well, I gotta tell you that I did. So it was very interesting. My eldest son made a special request for his birthday, and I got all the kids from August 15th to the end of the year. It's just back to back with birthdays. But he made a request, and it was like, I'll get that for you. Yeah. He wanted a set of studio cans, and they were not cheap, but they weren't like $700 either. They were like $50, $60, something like that.
And that's all you got the kid for Christmas? You cheap son of a...
No, that was for his birthday. His birthday was just passed.
Okay.
And there he had his little dinky little phone, And he thought it'd be funny. He'd let me. He said I was gonna listen to them because I never got a chance to because they were all packaged up. And of course, he rickrolled me. So, but when I put the cans on, and then he hit the play button, man, I'll tell you, I felt like I was right there in the studio because there's something about the open format studio headphones. I know we're getting kind of geeky on people, and you've listened to decent headphones too.
Yeah, my eyes are starting to roll back in my head.
Jerk. Yeah, but you used to do music. You used to play music. You know what a good headphones, good microphones.
No, I don't. It's like we use the same crappy cans anywhere we got the first cans we could get our hands on.
Oh, then never mind. I'm not talking about this anymore.
I'm determined before I retire that I am going to get myself a really, really, really nice set of studio cans.
There you go. Well, you got a nice microphone, there at the office.
Yeah, it's like I have to steal one of these when I leave.
RE27, come with me, baby.
Yeah, we got 4 of them, so it's like, yeah, they won't miss one.
Are they the 27s or 20s?
These are I can't read it.
It's around the little collar. I think you guys have the older ones, the 20s.
Yeah,
so.
we do have the other older ones. Yeah, we haven't bought any microphones in a while.
Yeah,
these are good. So.
Those are deep. All right. But by the way, do you have for the week a reason for me to play Weird Al?
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, do I have a reason for him to play the Weird Al Yankovic jingle? You bet your fat butt I do. Yes, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, we are the fattest society in the world, and there's a reason for it. We're doing it to ourselves, and I'm going to give you some prime examples as to how we do this. Why would you want your house to smell like an Oreo cookie?
Because Oreo cookies are delicious.
Well, Delish magazine says Oreo is selling an Oreo cookie scented candle at their merchandise website. The candle costs $12.99. Yeah, like I say, they're going to get you one way or the other. Okay, now, one of the most beloved television shows for kids ever created was...
Elf.
No. I give him the lead, and he just blows it.
The Wizard of Oz.
No,
March of the Wooden Soldiers.
Sesame Street.
Sesame Street. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Sesame Street.
Sesame Street.
Food Business News says Sesame Street cereal is going on sale in January. The berry-flavored cereal has crunchy numbers and letters in it. Yeah, they're going to try and pass it off as educational. The Daily Mail says Pepsi is celebrating the holidays with a spa kit that includes a cola-scented body scrub, a face mask, and a bath bomb.
Wait a minute.
People can register to win the spa kit on Pepsi's Twitter page. It says, I'm just reading these.
Honey, you smell like Pepsi Light.
Oh, my God. You smell like clear Pepsi. Ooh. Top Sugar says Ben & Jerry's is releasing a new flavor called Punchline. It contains brown butter bourbon and almond ice cream, roasted almonds, and cherries. Oh, God. Why are we the fattest country in the world? Totally the bomb, says Dunkin' Donuts is celebrating the holidays with a sugar plum macchiato. It's made with espresso, milk, frosted berry flavoring, and a sugar plum swirl.
Oh, gosh.
Totally the bomb, says Starbucks has added a Cookie Crisp Frappuccino to their secret menu. The drink is made with a Java chip Frappuccino base, a pump of mocha syrup, a pump of toffee hot nut syrup, 2 pumps of hazelnut syrup, cookie crumbles, and whipped cream.
Jeez.
And let me leave you with this one for something that nobody wants. PR Newswire says 7-Eleven is celebrating the holidays by selling a new candy cane cocoa. It costs 79 cents, and it's still twice the regular price that it should be. And that's why we are so...
Oh, beast.
Yeah.
I mean, if people eat half the stuff that I talk about, Wow.
There'll be twice our listeners.
I mean, Java chip frappuccino, pump of mocha syrup, pump of toffee nut syrup, 2 pumps of hazelnut syrup, cookie crumbles, and whipped cream.
You know, I keep talking about it. We are living like kings and queens, and we just don't know it.
And how do you say such a thing, Dano?
I've told you that. Think about this. All right, if I told you, I need for you to get me a kiwi, I think within 1 hour you can get a kiwi.
Okay? Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Now, roll the clock back to 1567. Okay. If the queen or king wanted a kiwi, holy camole, they would have to it would have to be they'd have to send messengers. It would be months and months and months before they'd see that special fruit. We get it within an hour. I mean, we are living high. I mean, don't get me wrong. I know people are struggling, but we are the fattest nation in the world for a reason, because we
are the only land in the world that throws away food every day.
Yes, we throw away 40% of what we purchase as a nation. 40%.
Wow.
I'm pretty sure about that number. That I saw that and was like, what? It might even be higher. But yeah, it's
waste not, want not is not in our vocabulary.
Yeah, apparently not. Hey, so good news. Finally got my gutters dealt with. So, tell you that story. So, the guy, whoever installed the gutters, okay,
was it good?
Over the garage. I mean, they used the industrial strength where it goes into the roof and what have you. So it wasn't just nailed; it was screwed in. But he wanted to make it look pretty. Okay, so the gutters over the roof always tipped to the right, and the drain was on the left. So it never emptied. That's why we got mosquitoes. That's one. 2, the gutters on the back were full, and that's why all the dirt in the backyard has 700 years worth of drainage on it. Anyway, got those done.
Okay. Yeah. I'm looking at the I See Something Icy team.
Oh, yeah. The young lady there, in addition, is her daughter.
Huh?
The young lady with her is her daughter. I don't remember her name.
All right, now hold on a second, because I'm looking at a picture with Big Al, and I get that's Sheila standing next to him.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's 1, 2, 3, 4 ladies, and there's one lady on the end that looks like she could be a sister.
Mm.
Do you know these people?
I don't know. I don't know what picture you're looking at.
I'm looking at the one on Facebook.
Oh, okay. Let me get a Facebook.
So while he looks at that, it's and here I am. I'm trolling the internet.
You're supposed to focus on your job. Focus
on my job.
You're
it's
doing a badly.
If I run into Big Al, it's like, I'm running the other direction.
Yeah, he's
He's got this T-shirt on that shows these big arms.
There you go.
And he doesn't look. He looks like he's about 6'3".
Let's see. I see something. Here we go. There's a little kid at the D-Mart, and let's go there. Are you in photos? Where are you?
Right now, I'm in. I don't know. I see something so good. That's the caption under the picture.
All right. Let's see. There's Al. There's Sheila. Oh, there's JR. Oh, I know. Oh, no, look there. Oh, there's some people I know. Oh, yes, JR. And that's all I got.
That's all like I said, look in the last page, man.
Home. Last page. Going down. There's a kid. Let's see. Going down. Kid receiving auto parts store. It's Al feeding. Going down. You know, my Facebook page, we talked about this before, is different from your Facebook page. And we don't know why Facebook does this, but
your Facebook page is
I'm just
stupid.
scrolling.
Well, like I say, I'm trolling. It's like, it looks like that one on the end looks like it could be a sister as opposed to one of the children, because she looks just a little bit more mature.
It could be her daughter. So we'll see about
she
that.
Would have to be an old daughter, man.
Yeah. Hey,
And
so
she looks like about the same age.
But so my other question is, have you been following Disney's Mandalorian?
Who?
Okay. You know what Star Wars is?
Yes.
Okay. And
This move that somebody gave George Lucas all the commercial property rights to, and not knowing that he was going to get to be filthy rich because of it.
yeah. All right. So it is become a huge moneymaker for Disney because Disney purchased it, all the rights, and they're cranking out.
Yeah, it's a new Star Wars every year and a half or something.
No, there's that, but there's also now a TV series. Every week there's a program called The Mandalorian. And you know who Boba Fett was? Do you remember Boba Fett?
That was the most ridiculous character in Star Wars history, yes.
Okay. He had the little antenna coming up off his head. And the little, okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, so he is the most sought-after collectible item from 1976. If you have a Boba Fett from 76, you're a multimillionaire. Let's just call it at that. Anyway, so Boba Fett had a huge following. He's a bounty hunter. And as it turns out, he's based upon a religious sect called Mandalorian. Are you with me so far?
So far.
But he's not. He just has the helmet of it. Anyway, long story short, every week they've got a new Mandalorian episode, and you know who Yoda is.
Yeah, I know who Yoda is.
Okay, there's what they call a baby Yoda. Then there's baby Yoda.
Oh, God.
Right? And the stores are absolutely blowing up selling baby Yodas.
Baby Yoda, baby Yoda, daddy Yoda, mama Yoda.
Here's the other problem. Do you remember the, what was the, what the heck? Oh, something just fell out of my camera here. I'll put this back here. Do you remember the, oh my gosh. What is the name of this?
Neither do you, obviously.
It's a TV series. TV series, Winter's Coming. It's based upon like fighting and old Queen King. Anyway, and every once in a while, someone see like in the background, they see like a Starbucks cup in the background, and then have to digitize it out. Well, same thing with Disney's Mandalorian. There was the one scene where they were like fighting, and in the background, there's a guy standing there with jeans and a t-shirt. So now they have to go back and digitize that out. This past week, they're doing a shot of like a mountain range and the spaceship is coming down and landing, but in the background there's a helicopter. So now they got to go back and digitize those out. So that's a problem. When you start kicking out these productions like once a week, you're not going over it with a fine-tooth comb, but there are 87 million other people who are going over it with a fine-tooth comb, and they're finding all these little flaws, and people are absolutely freaking out laughing over them. So,
see, like I say, that's why I never got into the Star Wars thing. I saw Star Wars.
Okay.
That was it.
And that was a roller coaster ride. It was a lot of fun. You just had, it was just...
Up.
Wow.
You're talking about fun. Time to get out of here.
Was that it? Freddie, are you wow, look at the time. All right, well, that's it. I guess we're running out of time. I'm sorry about that.
I took the first half of the show, and you took the second half.
There you go. All right.
Hi, I'm J.D. Slade.
I'm Dan Mayson.
And this is the Slade and Mayson Show.
So you're not a Star Trek guy, or Star Wars guy?
Star Wars, nope. I only like the original Star Trek. I wasn't real crazy about the Next Generation, although John God.
Oh, he was awesome.
He had style.
Yeah,
he embraced his baldness, unlike William Shatner, who wore a cheap rug. You know, the stunt double's name for William Shatner was named Harvey Lubens.
No, I didn't know that.
And you can see every shot that Lubens is in.
Because it's real hair.
Yeah, because Shatner was not only was he a bad actor, he was a bad stuntman.
All right, say goodbye, Mr. Slade.
Goodbye, Mr. Slade. And William Shatner, if you want to sue, my lawyer's address is
1313 Mockingbird Lane.
Yeah. It's not intended for Herman.
Lily!
You get a little tickle there, brother?
Okay. It's okay. It's okay.
Choke, you bitch, choke.
All right, team, you know the drill. So if you're enjoying the Slade and Mayson show and you want to see more episodes, make sure you hit the subscribe button down yonder and hit the bell. You got to do both or something bad will happen. Thanks for watching. See you next week. Bye.